Hi, welcome to LandChain Agent, an AI-powered land ownership deployed on Nosana and also built with the Mastral AI. Now, what our agent does is that it helps detect ownership, it lets verify ownership, detect overlaps, and also analyze amenities. So I'll just move to a simple dApp. Yeah, so we have our dApp here. So what we need to do is to mint a land NFT. This is one of the use cases why we require this AI, which is deployed on the Nosana. So I will quickly mint a land NFT and also see how this AI can also interact with what we've minted and how it can help people at large. Before then, our problem statement, Nigerian state plans to tokenize real estate. Now, this is just a major concern due to the issue we are having in Nigeria regarding land fraud and also lack of transparency in property ownership. This has attracted Lagos State to budget up to 500 million naira, roughly about $300,000 for this particular project. So back to our project. So I'm going to deploy this pretty fast, and then we'll come back to what AI can do. Now we've populated a sample hectare of land in the Netherlands. We say each single plot price is 10,000 US dollars, and this is the coordinates of the 12 plots, that's the hectare of land. We'll put a sample document, then we'll generate the metadata. Now, once it's done, it's going to print out our IPFS, which we use to mint our land NFT. So I'll just replace it here. Since it's a 12 plot, our coordinate is a 12 plot value. We're just going to click on the mint NFT. So it's going to mint. Now, once we're done minting, it's going to share a link of what we minted on the OpenSea, or just a rough sample. And back to our AI. Now, what our AI does is we're going to click on this Ask AI. So our use case here is that if we want to prevent double selling of land properties, users can ask the AI if a particular piece of land has been registered or is owned by someone. So, to avoid double spending from an agent or, a surveyor or land seller. So we're going to click on our AI. It's going to take us to this page. So we have our AI deployed on the Nosana. So I'll just walk you through where it's deployed. So currently we have this our wallet address on Sol wallet address. So our deployment is 2. So we have our Docker run completed, at this. Then we also have our Olama. We are using Olama version 9.6, and yeah, also running currently. So here is the deployed page for the Olama running, and also here is the page for the agent on the Docker. So you can see once you click here, I can refresh here to see our API is running 404. All right, 404. Then also our Olama, I can refresh this place also is also running. Just wait a minute. All right, so it's also running. So on our environment variable, we actually imported what we have running. So you can see here, we have them running, so we import them in this section. Then we'll go back to our app. So what I want to do here is I can check if our app is running. I can say hi to the agent to see if our app is functioning. Now our app is running from our Nosana deployment. So what the AI does is that it checks if submitted polygon overlaps. If not, it tells user that okay, they can go on to purchase a land or register a land. And also fetch real world amenities. You're going to check around if there's amenities in that area, also to give value or give insight to the user. It also suggests appropriate land use, tells if it's residential, it advises the buyer if it's residential, if the property can be used for residential, commercial, for agriculture, and what have you, and also provide human readable. So what we need to do is to submit 4 coordinates. We just need to submit 4 coordinates of the land that we're interested to buy. You want to submit these 4 coordinates, then it does the whole magic. So I'm going to drop the 4 coordinates here, although you can ask other questions as well. But since we have this already bought by someone, it is already registered, it should give us that, okay, this land overlaps, it tells this person, advise this person, this land overlaps, so it doesn't proceed on buying, or you should check other properties. So I'll click on, yeah. So we'll give you some time for it to respond. Wow, we got our response. Now it tells us that, okay, this land overlaps, that is registered with these users, then can be viewed on OpenSea. So, can be viewed simply means you can also check, you can prove that, okay, fine, this land actually is owned by someone. And you can check the wallet address and any other details regarding that. And it's going to give us a land suggestion. It's going to tell you about the land. All right, so it has and also the amenities. So, it's a mixed. Mixed simply means that this land could be used for commercial, residential, and what have you. So the amenities is charging station around 117 kilometers, another charging station, then restaurant and cafe and the like. So our OpenSea is already loaded, so you can see the contract, you can see the number of plots, items. Of course, it is a reward token, RWA token, so you can also sell, part of this land because we plot 12 plots. You can sell and you can do all whatnot. Now, if a land is available, we can just check land documents. So if a land is available, I can just pick a random document, land and coordinates that is available. And also we're going to see the response as well. So I'm going to load this out so you see the response. This has not been registered on API. So API won't recognize it as a registered land. So let's see its response as well. Right. So if a land is not registered on our app, it's going to give you this land is available and does not overlap with any existing data. It's going to tell you the amenities, which we have a mosque and also First Bank, which is common here, and also college about 2 kilometers away from this plot of land. And also it's going to tell you the land use case, which is residential, commercial, and also educational use. So these are just the 2 basic use case of my DApp. So one, it tells you if the land is available, and the other, it tells you if it overlaps with an existing land, which also helps our problem statement in solving land ownership and also avoiding double selling of land. Thank you.